Hello, what's up everybody? How is it going? Welcome to another video of tutorial series Learning Codeigniter from scratch. I'm your host Anwar Ali and I'm here today with a new topic, and the topic is a file upload using Codeigniter. We're working on news, add, edit, delete. We completed that, and since we are now about to work on front end, so I wanted to cover one more topic before we work on front end, and that is uploading images for news, right? So let me just quickly show you what we've done till now. Admin, login. So we have a news, we made it active yesterday. Perfect. And we also implemented our pagination. We can have some designs over here, which is not a big deal. So whenever we add new news, we only have title, author, and description. I want one more field that is known as image, and I would like to upload a new image for the news through that browse button. So in order to do that, let's just see our code. We have views. Inside news we have add and edit. So I want to upload button over here that deals with uploading images for the news. Okay, so just after description from group, I want to have another from group. So copy the form group, paste it over here, call it image, and instead of having input type equals to text, I want input type equals to file over here and call it as image. Okay, similarly, whenever we have a browse button in our form, we should have one more attribute in the form that is known as ink type equals to multipart slash form dash data. So without adding this attribute to the form, we will not be able to upload files to our server. So this is something that I will modify in the form. So ink type multipart form data, and input type equals to file, name equals to image, or give any name you want to the form. So I'll just work on add.php for now, and I'll continue with edit.php later. So go to my controller, admin news. Okay, now in order to save my form, I have called the function save, which calls news model save function. So let's go to news model, which is over here, and news model save function is over here. So we have only grabbed title, author, and description for now. Now we want to upload the image, right? So in order to upload the image, what we can do is I have opened a Codeigniter's documentation for file upload. It has given me some example over here. So if you see, the form for the image upload is over here. So it has just used some Codeigniter function to generate the form, which we have not done. So this might not be something that we are dealing with. So here they have called the name of the input type equals to file to be user file, and we have called it image. So let's go to the controller. So in the controller they have created a function called do upload, and we have created a function called save. So there are some configs just like in pagination. This is also a library that we are about to use, and the library is upload library, and inside that upload library we need to pass the config, and this do upload is the function that is responsible to upload the file, and we need to pass the file name over here. Similarly, but before uploading that, let us just go through it one by one. So first of all, let us check to see if we have image being sent through the form or not, because while adding the news we might upload the form, we might upload the image, but while editing a news, the image might already be there, which we don't want to modify, so we might not send the new image to our form submission. So in that case, what we have to do is we have to check first of all if any file or any image is being sent to our form submission page, which means this page. So we have to check if is set $_files, the name of our field was image, and then and we have to check anything, so name. So this is to check to see if any file is being submitted. Okay, so I'm just checking it by using if is set $_files image name. So if somebody is browsing any file and submitting it, only then perform these sets of codes. Okay, so this if is just to check if somebody has uploaded an image or uploaded any file. And now what we have to do is we need to write some codes, some configurations, and my configuration would be config. The first configuration is my upload path. Where do I want to upload my image to? So we can create a folder inside our CI. So let's just create a folder called uploads, not file, a folder, and let's name it uploads. Okay, so this is the folder where we want to upload all of our images of the news. Okay, so uploads. So now I want to give the path of my image. So my upload path would be my path. So if you go to upload_path, here we have to mention our path. So there are lots of constants in Codeigniter which can be used over here in order to mention my path. So there are two types of things. The first one is URL, which we generate using site URL or base URL, and second one is path. The path is different than URL. So in URL we have something like HTTP localhost and CI. So this is URL, and in case of path we might have C drive, desktop, users, something like that, right? So in our case my path would be applications, amps, www, and CI and uploads, right? So this is my path. So path and folders are two different things. The path and the URL are two different things. So URL is some address that we provide in our browser in order to view any of our documents, but path is the actual location of the file. So in this case we don't pass URL, rather we pass the path where we want to upload our file. Okay, so there are some constants in Codeigniter like app path. App path is a constant of Codeigniter that gives us the location till application folder. So if you want to reach till application folder, app path is the constant that returns us the path of application folder. So but by just saying app path we are inside application folder, but we want to get inside uploads folder. So right now we are inside application folder because of app path. So I want to get out of application folder in order to reach to CI. So in order to do that, I'll just write // by writing // I am now out of application folder. Now I need to get inside uploads. So uploads / so this is my upload path where I want to upload all of my files which is related to the news, right? Similarly, I can give many other configurations like allowed types. For example, I don't want documents, PDF, Excel, or exe file to be uploaded. In that case, I can mention my allowed types or extensions. For example, for image, I would only like to allow GIF, JPG, PNG. So I can have another config that says allowed types like this, and separate it with colon inside, pipe, and place it inside quote, just like this. So it's some of more commonly used config types are maximum size. If I don't want to user to upload image which is more than 100 bytes, and if the maximum width of the image should be 1024 and maximum height of the image should be 768, I can place these configs as well, but for now these two configurations are sufficient for me. I would like to add one more, and which is config file name, the name of the file that I want to assign to the uploaded file. For example, my file would be some random name. For example, my file would have the name like let's say red.png, but there could be multiple files with the same name, red.png, and I would not like to use red.png while uploading this file to my server. So in that case, what I can do is I can assign my own name to this file while uploading it. So this might be called red.png while this is my desktop, but when I browse it and upload it to my server, I want to call it by different name. So in that case, what I can do is I can give my own custom name over here. So to do that, I'll just give some random name, and in order to make the name unique, what I can do is I can give the current timestamp. So my name would be date, so I would like to give my year, month, day, hour, minute, second, which is always unique, right? So this year, this month, this day, this hour, this minute, this second will not repeat again. So by giving a current time, date time, we are making our file name unique. But there could be a possibility that multiple users are uploading files in the same instance. So in the same date, in the same month, in the same day, in the same hour, in the same minute, in the same second. If we have multiple users, like hundreds of users who are using our website at the same time, there could be possibility that people have same file and people have uploaded the file at the same time. So in that case, this can repeat. So what we can do in order to minimize that, we can have another random number attached with this number, and that could be, let's say, let us just give underscore in between and give a random number. It's so in order to generate random number, we can just say rand and start from 1 and go to, let's say, 6-digit number. So by doing this, now we are making it more we have now very less probability that two users have the same name, right? So this is the name that we want to assign to the file that is just being uploaded. So current date, time, hour, minute, second, and then I mean concatenated with the underscore and a random number. Now we have our configuration ready. So this is now time to load the library. So in order to load the library, we can just say this load library and upload and pass the configuration file as a second parameter this way. This is one of the way to load the library, or we could also have done something like this. So the alternate for this is this load library and give the upload before the configuration and pass the and call the initialize function over here. So this upload initialize and pass the config over here. Like this. So you can do it in any way you wish. So I generally prefer this one. So I would like to load my library on the top, and I would like to initialize the library with the config, just like we did in our pagination, right? So we are now ready to use this library with this configuration. So now in order to upload our file to this location with this name, and the allowed extension would be GIF, JPG, and PNG, I just need to call a function, and that function is $this upload do underscore upload. So this is the function which is responsible to upload the file that is being browsed to our this location with this name. And all we need to do is we just need to pass the name of the browse input, which is over here, I mean in add.php, which is image, right? So I just need to write the name of the input type equals to file, which is image, and this will take care of to in order to upload the image. Now we can also have another if over here, just to check to see if our file was successfully uploaded, because just in case if they have done a mistake like uploading files that is not GIF, JPG and PNG, in that case this upload might return false. So we can check if the uploading process was successful. So if it was successful, now we can proceed further in order to show the message or so something or do anything that we like. In this case, what I want to do is I want to create an array, because we have array for title, array for author and array for description. Similarly, I would like to create another array if uploading was successful and name it as array image and save it to the table. So we need to have another array for image, and our file name is here, right? So this is our file name. But in this file name, we are not sure what is the extension of the file, because we have not mentioned any extension over here. So we don't know what is the extension of the file. So before we give any name to the array image, what we want to do is we want to grab the detail of uploaded data. So I'll just create a variable called, let's say, uploaded, and call a function of upload library, which is data. Now let us see what this data returns. Actually, this data returns each and every detail of the files that has just been uploaded. So let us see if we var dump uploaded, what we get. Okay, so I'll just like to var dump uploaded. Am I doing something? Yes. Okay, now let us also give a die function over here so that the code stops exactly here. So let's var dump the uploaded and check to see if we successfully uploaded a file, and also we got the function data return everything properly. So in order to do that, I will just refresh this. We have a browse button now. We can give the title testing, author testing, description testing, and browse it and give this is PNG. So let us just click this and save news. We have a var dump, proper var dump. So I think my image is uploaded inside uploads. Let's check to see. So you can see, so current time, so 2018 04 08 01 04 31. So hour, minute, second and date, and a random number between 1 and 999 and 999. So we have uploaded our file. If you just click to see, this is exactly the same file that we just uploaded. So we have successfully uploaded, and now we also have got some details of the file name. So you can see the variable that we just dumped uploaded, it is an array of 14 different indexes, and its file name is 20180408. This is .png. Now in this case, now in this file name, we have our extension as well. So this is what we wanted. So in order to save this name to database, I just need to grab the value of the index file name. So uploaded is our array, and the index is file name, and in the index file name of uploaded variable we have this value. So this is what we wanted. So this is the name that we want to save to the database. Now I'd just like to remove this var dump, and I would like to call arrimage equals to uploaded, and the index is file underscore name. So now what we've done is we have set our title, author and description, and only if somebody have tried to upload the image, only in that case we are executing this code. And we have loaded our upload library, we have set our configurations with the upload path, allowed types and file name. So if the upload and then we initialize our upload library with the configurations, and if our uploading was successful, then we grabbed the return data by the this upload data and placed it inside upload, and we came to know that the uploaded file name returns the file name with its extension, so we assign that to array image, so that whenever we insert our image to the news table, or whenever we insert our fields values to the insert table, even our image should also get inserted. So after this, we need to do one more thing, that is localhost/phpMyAdmin. We need to create another one field for news inside our CI news. So we don't have any field for image right now, so we need to go to structure, add one more field after the author and call it image. I would like to make it varchar and give it a length of 255. It can be null, and save it. So this is something that we need to do before we proceed. Now let us try to go back, save it, and give it a title, testing, author, testing, description, testing, and browser image, and call it 3-tier architecture, save it. So let's see if we have the image in our database. So it is here. So at last we have 127,719. Let's check to see if we got it. So 127,719. So we have the image being uploaded to our folder, and we have the image name saved in the database. So this is how we upload the image. So this was the case whenever we added a new image. But what to do when we are editing any news? Okay. So in that case, I would like to exactly copy the same code and paste it over here, because there is nothing more we have to do. So we are just adding one more array, just like in add, and we are checking to see if somebody is trying to upload the file, and if somebody is, only then we are setting the array image. Otherwise we don't want to set the array image. Now in case of edit, I would like to copy the exactly same field over here and paste it inside here after description. Now in case of image, we generally don't give the value, just like in title and author. So if you see, we have value over here, we have value over here, and even in text area we have value over here. But in case of input type equals to file, we don't generally give value. Rather what we do is we display the small icon of the image, just to make user feel that the image for this was already uploaded. So now the user would only choose another file if they want to change the image. So what we can do is, we can just below the input type equals to file, we can display the image just with the help of image tag. So img src equals to php echo site underscore url, and my url would be uploads and the name of the image, which is dollar news image, right? So this is my URL of the image. But before doing this, there could be news with no image, and there could be news with image. So we have to check to see if this news has image or not. If this news has any image saved in the database or not. So we need to check, first of all, we need to give an if condition. So if dollar news image, so if this is not null or if this is not blank, only then display the news below it. Because we don't want to show the image if there is no image for this news in the database, right? So by doing this, we are checking that if this news has an image in the database, and if it does, then only then show the image tag, otherwise don't show the image tag. Now let's see, let's refresh this. Now let's try to edit AA. We don't have any image, so it is not showing, but we just added an image in testing. Now let's see, when you try to edit, now it is showing the image just below. But we don't want to make the image so big, so what I want to do is I want to give it a width of let's say 150 pixel. So width equals to 150. If you just write this, now its size should decrease to 150. Let's see. You can see. So if there is an image, it shows, and if there is not any image, then it doesn't. So this is how we generally work with image upload. So the few things to consider, that we need to mention our path instead of URL while uploading the image. While displaying it, we give the URL. So you must have noticed, whenever I uploaded the image inside my model, I'm giving the path using app path. Okay, but while displaying the image in form, I'm not giving the path, rather I'm giving the URL. So while displaying the image, I generally give URL, and while uploading the image, I give path. Similarly, some more things to consider. In order to upload the image, I use upload library, and I pass some of the configurations to the upload library while initializing it. And this upload is the function that is responsible to upload the image, and I need to pass the name of the input type whose file in the do upload function. So these were some of the ways in order to upload the image. You could explore more by just going to these set of preferences for configuration. So upload path is the preference that is used to define the path name of the location of the image. Allowed types is for the set of the extensions that we want the user to upload. File name is the name of the file that we want to upload the file with a specific name. Similarly, file extension to lower, if somebody have some files with capitalized extension like uppercase P and G, and we want to save it in lowercase, we can just make this to true. So all of the let's say the preferences are mentioned here. You can go through this. I just covered the basic that we just needed right now. So you can just play with these preferences and check to see what happens. So that was it for today. I hope you liked the video, you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you have any confusions regarding the video, you can mention it in the comment below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the new topic. Hopefully we will start the front end from tomorrow. Until then, have a nice time, have a nice day. Goodbye.